What's up, everybody? Welcome to my YouTube channel. Be on the plate. I'm your host, Mo, and no, this is not your average food channel. This is food for thought. First and foremost, I want to thank all of my YouTube subscribers, those of you who are in passing briefly. Be sure to hit that like button, smash that subscribe button. Let's get me up there in the YouTube algorithm so I can continue to provide this food for thought and get me up there in the algorithms, whatever the hell that means. But it sounds good. Let's get me there to the algorithms. That's where I'm going to get to. Somewhere there. And of course, none of this would be possible without you. So let's do that. Don't hesitate. It's totally free. So it doesn't cost you nothing. Welcome. Happy spring to everyone. I hope that everyone is having a wonderful day. It's a beautiful day today. Please excuse my attire. It's a bit wrinkly. Offense to no one. I've been living out of a bag all weekend long. I've been doing some traveling. As you can see from the landscape, that's real. That's not green screen. Those are real birds. Yeah, so just having a little R&R, just servicing myself. As we all know, that if you're not servicing yourself, you can't serve somebody else. So make sure you're taking care of yourself first. That is most important. Because if you don't, you're pretty much useless to anyone. Now, moving forward, I'm very excited about Mondays. Monday Motivation is a segment that I exceptionally love because I'm able to focus on my topic. For one, and I'm able to just, give you that, provide you that food for thought. And also on the flip side of the coin, it serves as a reaffirmation for myself. A lot of times when you're just in the hustle and bustle and just dealing with life, you tend to get sidetracked or you tend to lose yourself along the way because you're just so engulfed in your task and what's ahead of you. But Monday motivation put things back in perspective for me, because even as I verbalize the things that I'm sharing with you, I'm reaffirming that which I already know, and it's kind of like just putting things back in perspective, and it's aligning my chi. It's getting my chakra aligned, which is good for me in the process. So I also appreciate this, and I'm happy to share this with you, and I appreciate you guys watching, and the support is, immense gratitude to all of you. Now, moving forward, you guys already know what it is. Motivation Mondays. Hey, let's hear it, everybody. Yay. So, as I was saying, I'm excited. So now today's topic is what I want to discuss is shattered dreams. And I chose to title this video Shattered Dreams is because I know that in one time or another, you've crossed paths with an individual that maybe this is somebody that you confide in, maybe it's just a neighbor or a friend or an associate, and you shared maybe a vision of yours, a dream of yours, or a goal that you've set out to accomplish, and that individual had nothing but negativity to say. That person had nothing but opposing remarks about your dream or your vision. Nothing positive, nothing productive. For every one positive thing you say, about your dream and how it's going to benefit you or uh, push you forward in life, they had 10 negative things to say about that. And they're dream shatterers. And the whole premise of this topic is to shine some light on something. Something that I learned a long time ago was that there's nothing more powerful than a determined mind. And not only do I verbalize this, I manifest this, I believe in it, I bask in it, and that's the way that I operate day in and day out. Let me share a quick story with you. So, I rem- those of you who've been following me for the past year or so know, and it's no secret that I was incarcerated. I actually was incarcerated since the age of 14, and I got out when I was maybe 31 or so, 17 years total. Um, but that's not the topic. I'm just setting up the undertone of where I'm going here. So when I was in prison, I really got fascinated in real estate. I did some research, some extensive research, and I always kept an eye on the market. And I knew that one day I would get out. When that day would come, I didn't know. Um, but I came across a book which was Real Estate for Dummies. That book was like my Bible. That's the only book that I came home with, and I continue to study. That book survived all those years. Um, when I got out, I lived in a room on Boston Road in the Bronx, um, and I was in that room for approximately 2 years. Actually, I stood there. I remained focused. I wouldn't party. I didn't drink. I didn't smoke. I was in time for curfew. I was just doing everything right. I was focused, I was determined, and I wasn't going to allow anybody or anything or anyone derail my focus or compromise my vision by any means. Um, People would call me, people would reach out to me, invite me out, and a lot of people would be disappointed uh, by deciding not to go and to remain in my cocoon and and do what I felt was necessary for me to accomplish what I wanted to. Because I was knowing that I needed to really hone in on this. I really needed to focus, and I needed to be relentless in making this goal or this dream a reality and bringing this to fruition, because I was coming from the back. I was coming from the fucking root, from the dirt, So I had to work double, triple time, overtime, all the time to be able to catapult myself to that level. And so there were many people that I would say, yeah, I'm getting into real estate. I'm going into real estate. And people would look at me as if I didn't have a clue as to what the fuck I was doing, as to uh, how much opposition, and what I was up against. But lo and behold, while in this room, I was able to hold two jobs. I was able to create a little side hustle for a little extra ends, all of which I would bank, all of which I would bank and sit on it. I would live very simple, very minimalistic, because I had that goal. And going back to those people that actually shatter your dreams, some their intentions are not geared towards shattering your dreams. Some are just realist, and some people may have a little more experience than you and are actually trying to steer you in the right direction. And they're trying to scale your dream so that you may be able to tailor it to reality so that you can manifest it. Um, and that person for me was my mom. I remember when my first year, I believe it was, that I was out, I called her up and I'm like, Mom, I have 10 grand cash in the bank. What can I do? You know, I want to get into this real estate. And she gave me my dose of reality, you know, son, that's 10 grand is not enough. But for me, I mean, that was a great deal. You know, I bust my ass to save these 10 grand. And well, I took that as a grain of salt, and I actually used what she said as fuel, and I actually pushed myself even harder. I mean, I was really stuffing this envelope now at that point. And maybe months later or a year later, I was able to buy one condo, and then one turned to two to three, three to four, and that was in Winter Park, Florida. And then after that, I wound up investing in Binghamton, New York, and opening up a restaurant. I mean, I had a painting company. I really went in hard. Um, there's a lot of places that one can seek motivation from, not necessarily because somebody is giving you the cons of a particular dream or goal that you may have, doesn't mean that they're actually there to shatter your dream. But I'm focusing in today on those shattered dreams, on those people. Um, and the whole, my point to all of this is that you are going to come across people that are going to tell you that you can't do it. That what do you think? What makes you so special? Such as the feedback that I was getting. You know, people used to tell me, "Oh, you're crazy. You think that you're going to accomplish that in that little time? You think that, you know, you're just going to catapult yourself to that level?" And yes, I was able to do it. I was able to do it. I was able to do it. And it was nothing that had to do with luck. It was sheer fucking drive. It was straight relentless. It was hard work. It was dedication. It was knowing what I was up against, understanding what I was up against, and actually, as I said before, tailoring and scaling your dream to be able to fit into reality, because a dream is just a dream. You know, I mean, you can dream to be the president of the United States, but in the realm of reality, is that actually going to happen? Well, maybe, yeah, if that's what you inspire to be. But for me, I knew that I wasn't going to be a president or a senator or a doctor or anything such like that. But I knew that real estate was my calling. And I knew that that's what I wanted to do. And there were a lot of naysayers. So bringing this all full circle, and just to cap on that, don't allow people to shatter your dreams. If you have a particular goal, a particular vision, and that's what you're aiming towards, and that's what you're set out to accomplish, be determined. Keep your foot on that fucking gas pedal. Stop at no one. There's always going to be people that are going to oppose you. People are going to fight you. There are people that are going to put hurdles in front of you. People are going to test your will. People are going to test your level of confidence in your ability to make these dreams or goals a reality. And they'll do it in many ways. Stay focused, stay positive, stay firm, and don't allow no one to shatter your dreams, because they are accomplishable and you can accomplish them. And I leave you guys on that note. Be sure to share, like, subscribe. Take care of yourselves and each other. Have a wonderful day. Peace.